Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting my research on the relationship between education and income across Arizona counties. The goal of this study was to understand whether higher education levels, specifically the percentage of residents with a bachelor's degree or higher, are associated with higher median income. My research question asks, how does the percentage of the population with a bachelor's degree or higher relate to the median income per housing unit across Arizona counties? My hypothesis was that counties with a higher percentage of college graduates would also have higher median income per housing unit. The data came from the Arizona County Socioeconomic Indicators dataset, which includes 14 counties. I focused on several key variables: median income per housing unit, the percentage of residents with a bachelor's degree or higher, per capita income, population density, age, ethnicity, and immigration rates. All analysis were performed using Python, specifically the Pandas and Stats Models libraries. To explore the relationships, I applied three different statistical methods. First, an independent samples t-test to compare income between high and low education counties. Second, an ANOVA test to check for income differences across three education level groups. And third, a multiple linear regression model to predict median housing income based on education levels while controlling for other socioeconomic variables. Each method offers a different lens. T-test and ANOVA are great for detecting group differences, while regression lets us quantify continuous relationships. The regression model had median housing income as a dependent variable, and education measured as the percent with a bachelor's degree or higher as the main predictor. After controlling for other factors, the education coefficient was positive, about $3,473, meaning that for each additional percentage point of residents with a bachelor's degree or higher, median housing income increased by roughly that amount. However, this effect was not statistically significant at the 0.05 level, with a p-value of 0.366. The overall model fit was strong, though, with the R-squared of 0.81, suggesting that education and the control variables together explained most of the variation in income. When comparing the methods, the t-test and ANOVA both showed the same directional trend: higher education associated with higher income, but they were limited by sample size and simplicity. Regression provided the most complete picture because it adjusts for confounding factors and gives us predictive power. So, overall, OLS regression was the most informative approach to this research question. Overall, the findings suggest a positive relationship between educational attainment and income, though the relationships were not statistically significant. This likely reflects the small sample of only 14 counties and the complex interplay of the socioeconomic variables, the population density, and the demographics. Still, the results align with national research showing that education tends to drive economic prosperity. To conclude, I found that education levels are positively correlated with housing income across Arizona counties.